Kia ora, hello, welcome everyone to the stream. Thank you to everyone that has joined tonight. Awesome to see you all here. Hello Night Wolves, welcome in. And Perfectly Imperfect Gamer, thank you for joining, appreciate it. Appreciate everyone that has joined. So we're back on Saxlingham as the Butter Baron, where we're rehabilitating our grandpa's butter factory by leasing a farm and providing our own milk for it. So we've got a little bit of work to do. I think we've got some fertilizing to do on one of the grass fields. And yeah, so we've got to find the right tractor. That one might do the trick. We got ourselves a fairly lucrative ploughing contract. So we're just gonna start that one off. Get a worker on that one. Yeah, 730 subs. Awesome. So looks like YouTube have changed the rules a bit. They are now showing actual username rather than your chosen handle in the chat. Their reasoning for that is the actual username is unique, whereas the handle was being ghosted by some people and they're pretending to be other people. So when you come into chat, the name that I used to know you by may not be showing up. But yeah, that's not a problem for Night Wolves or Perfectly Imperfect Gamer. So yep, you guys are all good. But yeah, just basically as an explanation that, you know, if I don't seem to recognize you, it's because it's a different name. Yeah, I was reading up about it, Night Wolves, and apparently YouTube did it for a bit of security or something like that. I don't know. No worries, mate. Thank you so much for jumping in. I'm sure that you have, but if you haven't yet, if you could hit the like button, that would be fantastic. And yeah, sorry to hear about your truck, mate. Awesome, mate. Thank you so much. It's fine, you're selling one of them too. No worries, mate. Hey, Perfectly Imperfect. Yes, I've been well, thank you. Enjoyed a couple of nights with the family, so that was nice. I want to do that, you know, balance between streaming in the community and, you know, the real life as well. Nice to be awake to catch your stream. Thank you, mate. And as soon as your video dropped, man, I was watching it. That was losing your tractor in the drink, man. That was funny. I do think maybe you were getting your games mixed up. Yeah, so we've got our corn planted, growing nicely. That might need some fertilizer as well. No, looks like it's perfect. Right up here, how's that looking? It's all looking good. Okay, well, we're not doing this field then. We have got a grass field that needs doing. Yeah. Yeah, those round bales can be fun, all right. You're on a bit of a slope, they can roll. That's why I got the Fent baler with the wrapper on the back of it, because it had an end turner, which ejects them so that they land on the flat side and they don't roll. I think it's the Fent or Massey. Giants released it as a I think it is base game, but yeah, it was the Giants release. Hey Ken Adlam, welcome in. Thank you for joining. Hope you're having a good evening. They pushed away from the tractor even though the tractor was not touching them. Yeah, you gotta love some of the physics and collisions on Giants. So apparently Giants released a garage video of some of the equipment, but they didn't show the car that they're going to release, so it's hard to know if they're going to be doing it as a right hand drive or whether they will release it on the map as a left hand drive. Right, let's turn on the crop sensor. And yep, we have got liquid fertilizer, not much though. See if we can do the whole field with what we've got. And activate automatic rate. Like if it's close to the tractor, they act like opposite magnets. Mate, yep. Doesn't surprise me. You're gonna get your bale back. Yeah, I was trying to think of what you could do because, yeah, I did think winch, but then I thought, well, actually, a winch isn't going to work because um, you can't get down to the bale to connect the winch. Hey, Cher, welcome in. Thank you for joining. Hope your Saturday, sorry, Wednesday. Yes, it's Wednesday. Hope your Wednesday's going well. Yes, Ken, I have. I really do like it. The only thing that really bugs me about it is the edges of the map. But I really do like that map. It is a nice map. Um, if I can get over the edges, I think I'll be adding it in somehow. Might make a good multiplayer map actually. Um, I love that huge greenhouse complex that they've got. It's got so many greenhouses. You could just make a fortune just with the greenhouses. Yeah, it was just the edges of the map were a bit disappointing. How they just drop off and the roads just stop dead. Um, but yeah, it was. It's still a very good map. No worries, share. I probably shouldn't have crop destruction on, especially with the lag that can happen sometimes. Um, it's just I always play with crop destruction on, so yeah. Train Plane More, welcome in. Thank you for joining. Hope you're having a great day. Like I say, with YouTube's new policy of only printing out usernames in the chat instead of your handle that you've chosen, does make it difficult to see who, the regulars that would come in. It does make it difficult to recognize them. I gifted you a membership sometime, so no worries, mate. You're always welcome. Right, I think Yes, I'm going round and round in circles. You spent over 4 hours on it and found some things that need fixing. Ah, nice to know. Nice to know. Don't really want to start a game. I usually hold off starting a game on a map until there's an update. Hopefully an update comes out. Yeah, the one map that I thought should have had some updates and has never got one is Judith Plains. But Ken, if you don't mind saying, what did you find that was the problems? Yeah, I think we've done this field. Doesn't take long with a sprayer. I love the sprayer. It is from the Plains and Prairies pack. Really designed for big fields, so it's probably a little bit of overkill for this farm, but I'm not complaining. Like I missed a bit. Stone Crusher. Ah, yeah. I probably wouldn't have found that for a while. Don't do much with stone crushers, unfortunately. Yeah, so this is Saxlingham. I did, and so during the spring, summer, and autumn, um, got the cows here grazing in the paddocks, and I've created a bit of a cow race for the cows to head back down to the milking shed, which is the cow shed basically. But yeah, because Farm Sim doesn't have a milking shed as such, we've sort of got to do a bit of poetic license and collect the milk from the paddock directly, and pretend that they're going to a milk shed to get done. Oh no! Preserved factory unload point floats above the ground a little. Ah, yeah. That's why you need to have some very good map testers to test the map out for you. I noticed too that the frame rates were very low on that map. Like, I was only getting about 30 frames, and that's with frame generation on. So, yeah. Might have been all the trees on it. I don't know. Ah, can't remove the start farmhouse. Only the car shed can be removed. Yeah. Yeah, I do think it's nice to have buildings removable so that you can definitely create your own farm. Like for me, the cow shed that came base game on Saxlingham just didn't feel right for me, so that's why I removed it and I've put in the Bellum Road cow shed. So oh, we got in the way of tracks for fertilizing. Well, fairly lucrative one there. Far away. Right, we'll get this worker working on this one and then there's no fuel station. Okay. That seems like a bit of an oversight. I don't think there's a shop either, is there? I purchased a piece of equipment to try and jump to where the shop was and ended up at the start farm. So, thought that was interesting. Means the start farm could get a bit untidy on multiplayer. Knowing how some people just spawn stuff and then leave it at the shop. Right, I might actually go and sell some butter. Strong Wolf, hello, welcome in. Thank you for joining. Hey Lone Wolves, welcome in. Thank you for joining. Vehicle shop is just up from the start farm. Ah, I thought it was the start farm. Maybe I got it. Yeah. Vehicle repair trigger is there too. Ah, that might have been it. I might have just thought it was so close to the start farm. Hey, thank you, Lone Wolves. Appreciate it. Much respect for you too, mate. Now we'll get into our left-hand drive truck on a UK map where we should have a right-hand drive truck. Otherwise I'm forever driving in the gutter. Talking of trucks, Euro Truck Simulator have confirmed that they will be upgrading the UK. I'm actually looking forward to that. Oh, looks like I need to do some repairs on this truck. There's that dang ice cream truck. I know, mate. He follows me around. Hey, Philippa Thompson, welcome in. Thank you for joining. Hope you are having a great day. Alright, so this needs repairing, so I might just bring it in here and do some repairs on it. Ooh, do we repair or do we service? Do a service. I've got a mod that basically, even though we've done 42 hours, or 42.1 hours, when we do a full service, it drops the hours back down to 0. So as equipment gets older, it tends to wear out quicker as you use it. But by doing a full service on it, it resets that counter back to 0, so it's back to wear and tear as if it's new. But it does cost a bit extra to do a full service, but not that much more. Yeah, I will be looking out for that one too. I was wanting to buy an ice cream from him, and he was turning down a sale. Who does that? Good to hear, Philippa. Hey, and thank you to our new subscriber. Welcome to the Kiwi clan. Hope you are having a fantastic Wednesday. You can see what I mean by it sort of destroys the immersion when you got the steering wheel on the wrong side for the type of road you're driving on. Alright, let's go get our forklift. Yeah, I watched BDD's interview with Fefo Logging, and yeah, that was really good. He does a great job. Hey, thanks for that loan. Appreciate it. Hey, thanks for that loan. I'm actually starting to enjoy manual loading. Was an auto load person, but actually not too bad a challenge. Guys normally do auto load. I would actually recommend just trying out manual load. See how you go with that. Still not as good as a real truck, real forklift driver though. They would have this pallet right up next to the other pallet. No problem at all. If you watch someone that's, you know, really skilled at loading trucks up, it is an amazing thing to watch. Might have to think about getting this forklift serviced as well. Had to take my car in for a warrant of fitness the other day. So here in New Zealand, all vehicles over 3 years old have to have a 12-month warrant of fitness. So basically it's an examination, make sure that the car is road legal and nothing on it is dangerous. And fortunately my car passed, so that was good. Yep, both Euro Truck Simulator and America Truck Simulator will be coming to console. Exciting news for console players. Yeah, probably Farmers Market again. It usually is for the butter. Yep, Farmers Market. Looks like our worker hasn't done anything on that field. I'll have to check him out when I go past. Hey Pro Gamer, welcome in. Thank you for joining. Hope your Wednesday's going well. Right, let's just pull off to the side here and find out what that worker's doing. Oh, that'll be why. Partly my fault. I had it set up for horse, but not worker. So there we go. Okay, I'll let the worker off this time. Done that a few times in my life, parked on the side of the road in a truck and put the hazards on. Got your cup of tea? That's good to hear, Cher. Yeah, I'm good, thanks, Pro Gamer. Trying to keep an eye on the chat as well as everything else. So, yeah, sometimes can be a bit late in responding, but yeah, no, I'm doing well, thanks. Okay, that's interesting. I did a service on it, but it hasn't improved. Interesting. Maybe the mod doesn't work quite how I expected it to, or maybe it's not working as it's supposed to. I don't know. Yes, share, definitely. You'll be welcome. Yeah, I'm looking forward to Highlands fishing. We'll be probably be doing a 6-hour live stream on the map. Possibly multiplayer, so people can join in too if they want to. Yeah, probably look at what's involved in setting up fishing. I may have to borrow some no interest, no repayment loans and see how we go with that. Hey, Share, you're addicted to Saxlingham. I like it. I like it. It's not too bad at all. Oh, thanks, Share. I was really happy with how it went. He is a fantastic interviewer. You're being taken out for Italian later. Nice. I hope you enjoy it. Okay, let's go collect our plough. I don't think we've got any more ploughing contracts. Hey Ken, no, I jumped straight to the cow farm. It sort of worked better with my narrative of. So I wanted to do something a bit different. Everyone did their, I've inherited the farm from Granddad, and I'm building it up. So for me, what I did was I inherited the butter factory from Granddad. And he was always having trouble sourcing milk, so I decided to lease a farm from the Saxlingham estate. So I looked up the leasing costs of land in the UK and then borrowed the right amount of money so that the repayments matched exactly the leasing costs. And then I sort of borrowed about $2 million to get some second-hand equipment from the dealer and set up the farm so that I could just do that sort of thing. Yeah, so the goal is to pay off the loans, basically. When you join multiplayer on Sunday, I'll sell that trailer of spinach if it hasn't gone off. Yep, I think we should be okay with that share. I think time's frozen. Yeah, so changed the cow farm a little bit. I put in the Bellham Road cow shed, and the idea is winter time the cows go into the cow shed, and that, and I've got sort of the calf buns over there. This is the race that goes right down to the paddocks at the other end. And we've got a couple of another barn over there for the calves. And I'm just keeping the newborn calves at the moment, just for them to get a bit bigger and worth a bit more, and then I'll sell them off come winter time, and we'll make a bit of money from them, hopefully. And we'll keep 30. So we're keeping 30. These ones here. So yeah, these are sort of like the best of the last lot. The other ones are probably bobby calves and that sort of thing. So now I think we've got that other grass field to do. Probably do that. Yeah, sure. Thinking of going back to Riverbend. I have to admit, like, I've still got my gameplay going on Riverbend, and I will occasionally just go back on there just to have a drive around or try out some new tractors or something like that. I really do enjoy the Riverbend map. I feel like Giants did a fantastic job of it. There's a lot of things I really like about that map. Um, One of them being the map edges. You know, the town carries on off the map. It just doesn't stop abruptly. And yeah, I do like Riverbend Springs. Good morning, the herd. Welcome in. Thank you for joining. Hope your Wednesday is going well. That's a modern cow barn for that region. Yeah, Ken. Mind you, it's only what is it 3 years old now? Because Tom Pemberton only just recently built it. It was a bit of a mission and all that, but yeah, he just recently built the barn. So yeah, so it's a brand new barn for his area too. Yeah, no worries, share. Forestry is one of those things. I did it because it was a bit different. I don't normally do forestry, and the roller coaster is a good excuse to do some forestry. I'm very good, thank you, the herd. No, I think it's multiplayer. I think you're allowed true life things as long as it's not a brand name, and because it's um, just on a farm and not built by any particular company. I think it can be used on consoles as well. Oh, nice share. I think she's going to have a much better day than most of us here. You're going for dessert. Good for you. Oh, by all means, share. I want something alcohol free to drink. Yep. Quite like the lemon lime bitters. Quite like that. Or a nice ginger beer. Today is the day at work called stress test. Essentially, we do everything we normally do in half the time to try and simulate what the holiday season will look like. It's going to be a complete disaster. Ah, it will be. So did you hand in your notice yet? Five years alcohol free. Well done, Cher. I believe Lone Wolves has been alcohol free for a while too. I handed in transfer papers, which is better than a notice. You get to keep your job, just move across country and do the same thing. Yeah, nice to move across country though and know that you've got a job to go to. Yeah, yeah, never really liked the taste, only what it did. Yeah. And hello, kid. Welcome in. Thank you for joining. So I don't know if you've heard, but YouTube have changed their policy for usernames showing up in the chat. So the name that you've actually registered with YouTube with is the one that they will put on the chat, and the name that you choose to, the friendly name, your handle, they won't use anymore because they reckon it's a security risk. People were spoofing and pretending to be people they weren't, and yeah, so it's hard to keep up with those that are regulars and to know whether whether they're regular or not. But yeah. Hey, Biker Mouse, welcome in. Yeah, kid, I have been very well, thank you. Enjoyed some time with the family the last couple of days, so it was nice. Yeah, sure, you found out your liver was in trouble? Yeah. Hey, Eric the Crazy Viking, welcome in. Thank you for joining. Hope you're having a fantastic Wednesday. Hey, heard only on YouTube, mate. Only on YouTube could you get this. Hey, Cher, you've got 4 cats that need you. Yeah, so you need to look after yourself, definitely. Having brunch, so finally had time to pop in. Well, thank you so much. Do appreciate it. Trying to get the Halloween event done on ETS so I can get back to my regular loads. Yeah, I don't actually do too many special events on ETS. I did the Swiss one, but that was about one of the only ones that really wanted me to do that. I did that because my daughter likes big stuffed animals, so yeah, soft toy animals. That it means, she doesn't have moose heads on the wall or anything like that. Yeah, no, she's got a whole lot of soft toys. Hello, Miss Dust Bunny. Welcome in. Thank you so much for joining. And Catherine Manok. Hello, welcome in. Thank you for joining. Hope you're having a fantastic Wednesday. So, Dust Bunny, what do you think of YouTube's new policy of putting up usernames only instead of the handles? Making it a bit difficult to moderate the chat, knowing who the regulars are and that sort of thing. Hey, Kieran, welcome in. Thank you for joining. All right, let's get a bit of links up in the chat. Great YouTubers. Lone Wolves does some really great videos, inspirational stuff. And Perfectly Imperfect Gamer has a fantastic roleplay going at the moment. Definitely check him out. Yeah, he started a roleplay starting from scratch. I think it was $100,000 loan, and no more loans, no leasing of equipment, and base game only. Yeah, I think it'll be good once you get used to everyone's channel name instead of their what they were going by. Just makes it a little bit difficult to begin with. Yeah, you're right there, Biker Mouse. I think it's just a matter of getting used to it and people realizing that you know, I may not recognize them because their username is completely different to what they used to sign in with. Hey, Fafo Logging, welcome in. Awesome live stream today with BDD, mate. You did absolutely awesome. If you guys haven't checked out Fafo Logging's stream with BDD, highly recommend it. He really goes into what happens in logging, and I found it really interesting, especially to know, you know, where the money is and that sort of thing. So yeah, I really enjoyed it. You love the twin boom pressure washers. Yeah, I haven't gone for that one, Ken. I have enough trouble handling one pressure washer, let alone two ones. Yeah, username becomes clickable if you're a moderator. If you're not a moderator, then you can't click on the username and go to the channel. And yes, it is a little bit frustrating if you're not a moderator. But yeah. So I'll put the herds link up. Here is another one that does some great roleplay. Definitely check him out. Yeah, he didn't come across as nervous at all, mate. It was really enjoyable. I enjoyed it a lot. And BDD does a great job of putting you at ease. I was nervous as well for my one, and he just puts you at ease, and you end up just talking to him like, you know, you're having a cup of coffee at a cafe or something like that, you know, or a beer at the pub. Yeah, heard. And check out Dust Bunny's channel. She does some videos as well. Another great farm sim YouTuber. And check out Bafo Logging. Check out BDD. That yeah, his channel is absolutely awesome. Hey, no worries, Dust Bunny. You're always welcome. He was nervous with me because of my energy. Some people consider you loud? No, I don't believe that, Heard. Possible. Inconceivable. I just put up Biker Mouse's channel as well. Check out another great YouTuber. Just seeing. Trying to make sure I do get everyone. So I've just put up Eric the Crazy Vikings link as well. Does some great content. We are certainly blessed so much with so many incredibly talented YouTubers. And if I have forgotten anyone, please let me know. It is not intentional. It's just, it would have slipped my mind. And I'm trying to limit to those that are in the chat, and those that I know will be viewing a little bit later on. I know Just Joe and Cajun Savage Gaming will quite often join after I've finished streaming. They'll watch or listen to it on the way to work. Like what I was doing on BDD's stream today. I was actually listening to it in the car as I was driving home from work. So yeah. You play goalie in hockey. I'm obligated to be very strange and very loud. Yep. Yep. Goalies have to be a bit strange, don't they? To actually deliberately stand in front of that small, solid piece of lead, hurtling to them at a great rate of knots, generally at about head height. And welcome to our new subscriber. Welcome to the Kiwi clan. Thank you for joining. Spraying, yeah, I think I'll go for fertilizing because I've got that already. Farm 45. Okay, up there. Yeah, you lurk while working. Yep, I know that feeling, mate. I'll quite often be watching a live stream while I'm at work. Yeah, fortunately, some days I'm just too busy and I can't, get onto YouTube on the phone. Other days can be a bit quieter, or I'm doing tasks that let me go onto the phone and check out who's on YouTube. Guys. You called yourself the wall herd. But no one else picked up on it. Terrible, mate. Terrible. Hey, thanks so much, Fafo Logging. Really appreciate it. And yeah, really, honestly, mate, well done with that interview. It came across really good. They he told me Doc Kiwi Doc comes in, disrupts everything, then goes to sleep. My goalie mask had a brick wall painted on it. I should have given them hints and clues. Yeah, good night, Fafo Logging. Appreciate you jumping in. Thank you so much. You have a good sleep, sir. Close with the nickname. Yeah, mate. So I've just put Just Joe's link in the chat. Because, like I say, I know he sometimes listens into the stream, so do appreciate that. And I've just put in Cajun's link as well. Another great YouTuber, very laid back, entertaining streams. Does a bit of ATS as well. Yeah, definitely recommend his stream and Just Joe's as well. Yeah, I have a saying, the herd, because you know the story that if you're bad, Santa gives you a lump of coal. I have a saying that we were so poor when I was young, I had to be naughty all year just so we could have some coal to put on the fire. Yeah, we're at the height of summer. It's at 9:30 and it's still reasonably daylight. Not used to this kind of latitude. Even in the middle of summer, it's sort of around here. Still gets dark, sort of about 8 o'clock, 8:30. So yeah, not used to this. Nearly 10 o'clock and it's still daylight. Sometimes being the bad guy is the right thing. Also heard. Yeah, it seems to work quite well for some people in wrestling. Yeah, good night, Dust Bunny. Need to try and sleep a bit. Take care. You take care too, Dust Bunny. Thank you so much for jumping in. Do appreciate it. I know it's a really early time for you guys over in the States, so I do appreciate you jumping in. It really does mean a lot. Hey, Thomas Doherty, welcome in. Thank you for joining. Hope you're having a fantastic Wednesday. Wrestling? You've been living your life this way. You may be doing it wrong. Nah, mate. Where are we on there? Here we go. So that there is the actual edge of the map. You got buildings, proper trees, and land just going out. I really wish that the new Memphis, New York map looked like this on the edges, because it would be a brilliant map if that was the case. But unfortunately, he didn't do the wall of trees, which was good, but unfortunately the roads just stopped dead, and yeah, it's a nice map though. Yeah, heard a new map released today on ModHub. You live 35 minutes away from Memphis, New York. Yeah, it's only just been released, mate. I had time to jump on this morning, my time, and have a quick run around it, but I haven't spent any great amount of time on it. It has got a huge greenhouse complex. It's sort of almost inspired me to, yeah, look at doing something similar. Yeah, so there are my cows doing their cow things in the field. Thought you were being doxed. No, mate. I'm not smart enough for that. I have to say I am tempted just to start a gameplay on the Memphis map and just see how much income I can get from those greenhouse complex. I wonder if the map has glitched and it hasn't turned off the light yet. Still seems to be a bit too light for even 10 PM, I would have thought. Hey, Share, welcome back. Drifted off while watching. I'm back till you drift off again. No worries, perfectly imperfect. We did put your link up a bit earlier, mate. You probably slept through it. Yeah, Memphis, New York is still wild, yeah. You'll have to check it out, Herd. As long as you stay away from the edge, it's not too bad. It's interesting, you start off with 3 really huge fields and 1 very small harvester. And 3 really huge fields that need harvesting straight away. Yes, did see there. Awesome, mate. Thanks, guys, for supporting Pig. He's doing a fantastic job. He really is. Although sometimes he does confuse. He plays Nautica as well, which is a boat game, and sometimes he gets confused as to which games he's on, and he tries to sail the tractor on the river. Oop, lights off. Yeah, I get the feeling that maybe the nighttime hasn't kicked in at all. Ooh, his map tours become available now. Ooh. Might have to skip through it quickly and before I go to sleep tonight. You've had so much love. 128 subs in 10 days. Wow, that is absolutely awesome, mate. That shows the quality of your videos are really coming through. Yes, I like to blend ocean water farming and land farming. Tractors swim, right? Well, yeah, they swim. They swim right to the bottom. Uh, yeah, Argsy liked going into the river too, didn't he, Share? Oh, that's right. He did that on a live stream. It's funny though, perfectly imperfect. You know, you could have cut that entire segment out and we would never have known that you tried. But you left it in, and I think, well done. Well done. It gives everyone a bit of a laugh. Yeah, swimming like a brick. Or as Douglas Adams once said, the spaceships hung in the air in exactly the same way that bricks don't. He had a unique use of the English language, that's for sure. Memphis map looks good. Real Memphis is literally 4 roads all built into a square. It's like 5 houses. Not long till the fishing DLC gets released. Yep, yeah, looking forward to that. I'll be doing a 6-hour stream on the weekend that after it gets released. So looking forward to that. I was going to do a 12-hour stream, but turns out that Back to the Future is going to be on at the movies, so I want to go and see it on the big screen. Didn't have an opportunity when it first came out, so yeah, quite a few years later I might get an opportunity to do that. I never saw it in the original when it was first released because the town I was living in didn't have a picture theatre, and it was quite a distance to the nearest one. So yeah, everyone, this is my cow race. So we're supposed to be pretending that the cows are using this every day to go to the cow shed to get milked, and I'm picking up the milk from the cow shed. But unfortunately, there is no way of having the milk move from here to the silo, like on a production or anything like that. You can get silo expansions, but they have to be close to where the original milk is. So I couldn't put a silo expansion up on the farm. Try not to run over the cows. Not far enough forward. That's the only glitch with these expandable pastures is, on this map at least, when you hit the nodule that you make to show the extent of the pastures, you know, the little grass tuft that they had, when you hit that in the cab, it stops you dead. But if you're outside of the cab, you can drive right over it. Really interesting. Yeah, there's a couple of them out there, perfectly imperfect. There's one that's really quite complicated and, you know, does all the genetics and that sort of thing. And there's another one called Enhanced Animals, which is a bit more dumbed down, but it does actually have animal models, which the other mod doesn't have. He's not a 3D artist, so he doesn't have the skill set. He can do the programming side of things, but he doesn't have the skill set to do the models. Always sort of the shame that he didn't try and collab with someone, or someone didn't offer to collab with him. Right. So if our butter factory's still in the green, which it is, might go and sell the milk directly. Cows actually produced a lot more milk than I expected. Or the butter factory doesn't produce as much as I thought it would. I'm not too sure. There is a mod that you can use to increase the production of factories, but I haven't got that on. Mods in general. How much more giants should be doing? Yeah, I understand that they're on a fine line between making the game playable for new players and, you know, making it enjoyable for them without having to have too steep a learning curve, and catering for the, this has to be so realistic that if I can't smell the cow dung, then it's useless, you know? And but yeah, to me there's some simple things that they could add in. Yeah, one of them is like indicators turning off when you turn, you know? Ours have had that since, I don't know, 50s? Definitely the 60s. And yet Giant's tractors don't have it. You've got to have a mod for it. And to me the coding for that would have to be fairly simple, I would have thought, if, you know, if a modder's done it. No offense to modders, you know. Sorry. I didn't mean it like that. I'm not saying that, you know, The coding is simple because a mod has done it. Some of the coding that those modders do are absolutely astounding. So I did try the enhanced animal mod on here, but I think you need to have a new game because the milk production is meant to stop 2 months before the cows are, or the calves are born. But the milk production actually stopped as soon as I loaded the mod, and after the calves were born, the milk production didn't start again. I did some testing, so I haven't enabled the mod on this game. So I might try it on the next new game that I start. It's like a line of code to turn off the signals. Yeah, I haven't actually looked at the mod to see, but it probably is. You just want a name. Owned fields base game. Yeah, it's funny, like, for me, that's definitely low on the list of wants. We don't name fields over here. Unless it's Cowfield 1, Cowfield 2. It has to be cheaper than an employee, insurance, retirement, etc. Yeah, you would think so, the herd. There you go, herd. Looks like they've got your brewing equipment ready for you. Yeah, you see, I'm probably going to stir up a hornet's nest here, but for me, having a right-hand drive truck is way more important than naming fields. Hey, Eric, yeah. Yeah, mate. Was that special milk you put in it? Like 3 fields, we had top bar, middle bar, lower bar, and you start at the first field and stumbled to the last. Yeah. You want to work on Pig's Farm? I think you can work on Pig's Farm, you just got to pass the driving test. If you can try and float your tractor in the river, you've passed. Definitely not in a straight line. Yep. If the tractor floats, you're welcome. Yep. Yeah, Pig, just a thought for your bales rolling into the river. Maybe if you put a fence along the river, that will catch the bales as they roll down the hill. And most farmers in New Zealand now fence along river lines because they have to keep the cows out of the river because of the pollution the cows put into the river. Apparently cows are very mucky animals. They poo and they wee all over the place. Pooing and weeing into pristine rivers makes them less than pristine. Yeah. You're building a great wall of pig. You're going to make that field great again. Always thought Daggerwin did an amazing job of his reversing of the equipment because he was always first person. But he'd always done a fantastic job of it. I can't remember if the trailer fits on the back of our JCB telehandler or not. Next will be the birds' nests over the rivers. Dang straight. I was outside eating lunch the other day, and the table was under a tree, and this bird decided to poop right in front of me. I was lucky it didn't get me, but yeah, right in front of me. It was so close. Would have been terrible if it pooped on my sandwich. Hey, no worries, Herd. Thank you so much for joining. Appreciate it. And hey, everyone, if you haven't hit the like yet, please do. It'd be absolutely fantastic. Don't know how many likes we've got so far. Just checking now. We've got 7 likes and 12 watching. So if you haven't hit the like yet, if you could, it'd be greatly appreciated. Missed out on the good luck the bird was trying to give you. Yeah, mate, there's a saying, if I didn't have bad luck, I wouldn't have any luck at all, mate. Get some TMR so we can feed it to the cows. Okay, pick up box, put box down, pick up box. Time for work. Yeah, out of here for real. No worries, mate. Thank you so much. You have a good day at work. You have a good Wednesday, mate. Middle of the week. So yeah, something to look forward to. Weekend. Bouncy, bouncy, bouncy. Cows definitely made this a bit bouncy. Can't go too fast. Yeah, see you, herd. Thank you. Ooh, what have I got caught on? Oh, it must have been the edge of the bridge. Yeah, it's not too bad there. Can be a bit unruly when the cow race gets a bit bumpy. Funny, when you go to collect the cows when it's milking time, they'll actually all be up against the gate waiting for you to come. Open the gate for them. They know when it's milking time. Yeah, we actually had a deer farm that would collect reject kiwi fruit and feed it to their deer. And yes, we do have farms that have deer in it. They farm it for the velvet, which is quite a lucrative product in some Asian markets. Thank you, Cher. Hope you're double streaming. Apparently his community cultivators event went very well. So that was awesome. First one for New Zealand. That confuses you. Oh, I know. It does get confusing. Unfortunately, I can only double stream when I'm on my PC too, so if I'm on my phone, I can sort of jump in and say hi, but that's about it. Whereas on a PC, I can actually have a couple of streams running. I wish there was a way that we could adjust the food value of meadows so that it was the same as TMR, or, you know, a bit more than 40%. I just don't understand that. It's doesn't make sense to me. Oh, that'd be awesome, mate. I'd love to see that in the Discord. When you get internet, I'll definitely be asking you how to multi-stream. Yes, YouTube are going to. I believe in some markets they already have. US and Canada. But New Zealand, they haven't done it yet. And I have been told that on the vertical stream you can't have an overlay. So, you know, if you've been on my vertical stream, I've sort of got the top and bottom with an overlay, and the actual stream is in a sort of like a square box, like the old TVs. You know, the 4x3 TVs, so that you don't lose as much. Otherwise, you lose so much of the stream that sort of almost makes it not worth it on vertical. Right, that's the cows topped up. I like to keep a bale in there just to keep them topped up nicely. Yeah, good night, Ken. Thank you for joining. Do appreciate it. You have a good evening. So I think next episode is going to be a big episode. May have to do it over 2 or 3 episodes. We've got a couple of big harvests to do, and yeah, fortunately we've got a fairly big harvester to do it with, but we've only got the one, so yeah, share. Vertical is sort of, yeah, definitely not great for videos like this, but what it does is it puts it into the shorts feed, which means that when people are, I think they call it doom scrolling, just going through one short to another short to another short. This stream pops up on their feed that wouldn't normally pop up if it was just a horizontal feed. And most of them just sort of look at it and then move on to the next one. Attention span of 30 seconds max. But some people stay on and might even click on the horizontal link to get a better picture. So, and most of my subs have come from the vertical stream. But yeah, next month, so we're probably going to skip through next couple of days because I think we're caught up on all the work. But yeah, we've got that field there and the other field which will be ready to harvest. Hey, thanks, Ken. I think that's a fair rating, to be honest. It's got a really good foundation. It just needs that little bit of work. Especially if there's a few things that aren't working on it. Definitely hold off until definitely hold off starting a gameplay on it until it gets fixed. Hey, shit, no worries. I'm probably going to call it a night myself and all that. Just going to park this trailer up. What a good little bale trailer, this one. Found trying to take 3 bales out on the JCB forks was just a little bit awkward. They'd bounce off. Alright, let's park up. Oh, that's not a good look. Obviously no collision in that. I thought, oh, let's stand on the steel, but no, wasn't going to do it. But hey, anyway, I'm going to call it a night there. Thank you to everyone that's joined tonight. Do appreciate it. If you haven't done so already, if you could hit the like button, that'd be fantastic. And if you haven't subscribed and you have liked it, then please subscribe. That way YouTube will pop it up on your feed next time. Also, if you'd like to share this video, you're more than welcome to do that as well. But until next time, have a good day, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you are in the world, and whatever time you're watching this. And until next time, bye.